What up, y'all? Welcome back to Moheat TV, man. Today, we on a podcast with Sus, so I appeared in a couple of her live videos. But today, she rocking out with me, y'all. Let the people know who we got.
Hey, y'all, it's What's Up TV Vlogs. What's Up TV on all socials. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow my page.
And don't be weird, y'all. Don't be weird. This Sus, man. Don't be weird. We been doing a lot of content together. And we only trying to do more next year, man. Ending off the year, face to face. She in town for Christmas, so yeah, we gonna get going. How was your day today? What you had going on? Hey, cause I'm saying that because I rushed into the video last time, and she told me calm down, let them know how your day was. You know what I'm saying? Before you rush into it, but yeah.
I really ain't do nothing today. I had to work. I work remote, so I had to work today. I only worked for like 6 hours. Took a test, passed my little test for work, and then went last minute Christmas shopping, got my last minute gifts, went to go see my cousin, and then now I'm here. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Like, did my little running around, and we had this scheduled since this morning, but we already knew we was going to do it this week, but yeah.
So, That's that. What I do today? I went to the YMCA, got up, straightened up. As y'all see, the hounds downstairs. They downstairs. I don't even know if it's gonna be heard, but I got up, went to the YMCA. I ain't do too much of nothing. Just been chilling out all day with my son. Dropped him off to my mom. They wanted to see him. Now we here, man. We gonna get into it though. It's a lot to discuss. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot to discuss. I got a couple topics as you see.
Y'all, he got some notes.
I always got notes though. They just don't see it when I'm going live with her. I have to do like this, so she ain't prepping herself with the notes. She trying to prep herself. But the first one, I'll go ahead.
We ain't cheers.
Yeah, we gonna do like this. But you know what this is though.
Yeah,
we ain't monetized or nothing. No. I mean, I am monetized, but I don't even want to be into no trouble with these people.
No promo.
Yeah. But yeah, we got the rose. We ain't doing too much. It's Monday. For y'all don't know, it's Monday, December 23rd. But yeah, we've been rambling enough. Let's get to these topics, Ty. So we talked about Travis Hunter. As you see, that's the first one on here.
Not him again.
And all bold, we got to talk about him only because we had the details. We had the details with Travis Hunter. It was that he had his girl. She basically said he wasn't her type.
Okay.
She doubled back and said her type was somebody that's not dating somebody that's single. Mm-hmm. That's her type. You know what I'm saying? She ain't want to be a home wrecker. Okay, we get that. And what you say? You remember what you said? Because you said the perfect thing.
I said that didn't make sense because when we're talking about our type of person that we like, it goes off personality, it goes off of looks, it doesn't go off of, oh, he's not my type because he's not in a relationship. I mean, because he's in the relationship. Like, to me, that didn't add up. Because somebody that's in a relationship can still be your type. You just can't fuck with him because he in a relationship, if that makes sense.
No, exactly. That's exactly what you said. What I was getting at is you said, how did those two correlate? Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you said. Yeah. And I'm just like, damn, exactly. Like, that, you don't use that for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're not your type, you're ugly. Your feet too big. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your smile. You stink.
Your hair too little. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
it's not my type. So she made herself look stupid with that. Another thing. Oh, he used to drive me to parties and wait outside.
Speaking of that, did you see the new clip that just came up of her dance? Okay, so
That's what he was getting to. That's what I was getting to. This is the only reason I brought it back up, y'all. Because during our stream, our live stream, I told her, like, man, look, he gonna find out the hard way. Boom, he found out the hard way. Like she just said, it got announced that she was in the party. Probably one of the parties that he drove out to.
Outside waiting on her ass, and she was in the damn party twerking her ass on some niggas.
Juking in that motherfucker.
Juke.
She was in there juking. I ain't gonna lie.
Having a blast. With his dumb ass outside waiting on her. Who waits in the car for hours when somebody having fun?
Like, you ain't gonna go in there. I'm at least sit around. Like, stand around. I don't know nobody. My shorty and my girl. And I'm finna move with her in here. What I'm outside for?
Y'all was calling him green in the live stream.
Yeah, he definitely green.
So describe green for the viewers, because a lot of people don't know what green is.
So green, say for instance, if Travis Hunter was to go somewhere in Chicago, he go to a random McDonald's, niggas there, well, they see him, they talk, they might ask him something, like, you know what I'm saying, hey, check it out, or whatever, talk to him, hey, you got $1, whatever, talk to him. Oh no, man, I don't have anything, man. Like, you know, he get talking like that, they go automatically like, oh yeah, his ass green.
So basically, green means a lame, not
green. Like, I can go on your ass. Like, you green. Like, anything can happen to you. It's a green. It's a go. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what green mean. But yeah, that's what I was getting to, man. He had to find out the hard way. He done deactivated all his social media accounts and everything.
Because one thing the internet gonna do, y'all, they gonna bring up old shit that you done did. So every time you post some shit and you think nobody's not looking, believe me, people are screenshotting, people are screen recording, sending it to their friends in their group chat. Somebody got something, and they done brought that stuff up from years ago and done posted it. So now he done have to go ghost on motherfuckers because now he embarrassed. Because the same shit people were saying in them comments came true. She out here and she for everybody.
She for everybody. That's the main thing.
And now he see it for himself. So
yeah, I mean, sometimes the best experience in life is, I mean, you know, is experiencing. The best teacher in life is experience. That's what I meant to say. Mm-hmm. So he just learned that, man. I mean, let me start here. Do you feel bad for him?
No. Why
don't you feel bad for him?
That's not my business. They're not in my test bracket. I don't give a fuck about these people.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't care. This is a talking point, but it's just like, no, I don't feel bad for him. Like, we all done experienced stuff in relationships. We all done been embarrassed some way, somehow, whether it was in private or publicly. So we all have to experience the ups and downs of life. And so that's what he going through.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And especially when you in the limelight and you're like that, and you're with somebody that you're bringing into the limelight, everything that she do or he do is gonna be like out in the open for the public to crucify or have an opinion about.
And that was actually the main thing of it, to bring light to their situation of her when he had one of arguably the biggest games of his college career.
They worried about her when it was really supposed to be on him. Like, y'all worried about this bitch not standing up or whatever the case may be.
No, that was like further on. But the first thing was he had like arguably had the best game in his college career. And he went to go to her after the game. He went to go to her after the game, and she down there stiff armed him like, nah, so watch out. Attitude. Exactly, had an attitude. So it's like, and instead of her sucking it up for the moment, you at the game, you see he just went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when y'all get in the car, go crazy on
yeah.
So it just kind of showed her true colors, her character.
Because that's one thing I'm gonna do, y'all. If we a friend of somebody and me and my nigga into it, I'm gonna show face just for the people. Because you never know, you never want other people, outside people to know that you and your nigga got something going on. That's rule number one in a relationship. You always have to put on that facade, that face. But when we get in that motherfucking car, it's World War III. I'm going in, okay?
No, that's how it goes. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who been in a relationship, a healthy relationship for a while, y'all might be arguing all the way up till y'all get to the event.
And y'all smiling. Y'all happy.
I mean, sometimes shit be too crazy, but you might go your way, especially if it's a family event.
That's true.
She might go her way, you might go your way, and talk to different family members just to not be in the same vicinity as a motherfucker, but you gotta act civilized. You gotta act civilized.
Yeah. Especially on that. Was it on TV?
Yeah.
See, national TV shouldn't say, that's a no-go.
That was a no-go. That was definitely a no-go. But that's that generation.
People not knowing how to manage their emotions. And I'm 30 years old and I still struggle with it, y'all. But especially them being in their early 20s.
Yeah.
It's take a lot of development there as far as managing and knowing when and when not to do stuff.
Exactly. But yeah, last thing on that, I just feel like her doing that really was setting up for how she already felt when everything's been coming out. Like she already been having to back up lovers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw that on the news where they said like
not backup lovers.
80% of women got backup lovers. You know what I'm saying? Just in case something don't go through with their main situation.
Like niggas do too.
I think women more than niggas, cause y'all have that motherfucker backup lover. Like I done seen. Okay, look, I done seen women. I ain't gonna say no names because we know people, but I done seen women get out of relationships and the next week they posting pictures with a nigga.
See, I could never be one of those.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel
whether
like,
it's not like a straight picture, whether it's a Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all got backup lovers.
But I just feel like people that do that, they want to be seen or want to make the other person jealous, and that's how you be knowing people don't be over people because they do stuff specifically so that other person can see it or so somebody else can see it and tell that other person. So,
yeah, that's the case at hand. But hey, pray for Travis Hunter. He gonna be financially set for the rest of his life, but he got to stop being a simp, man. That is what it is.
And one more thing, I feel like in this day and age, it's so hard to be public with a relationship because so many people have so many opinions on your person, and it's so hard to be authentically like y'all because so many eyes are on it. So yeah, prayers to him. Hopefully, the next situations he keep on the low or the next woman is private. But prayers.
yeah, because I mean she out there, man. That she had on the chili, the uniform with her
ass was all out, and then too, it just goes back to when you said she was commenting on somebody's Instagram post.
Anthony Edwards, that was crazy.
So
it was a post and delete.
Stuff.
Yeah, it was a post and delete where she put the hard eyes with the money sign with the tongue out money sign joint. I'm like, yeah, she wild.
She on one, yeah.
She wild.
So maybe she thinks she can do better than him, y'all. But you never know.
I mean, he is what he is. I ain't gonna judge all the bad, but whatever. So Young Thug, he had a leak prison call with the boxer, if you know who just fought Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney.
Okay.
So he got a girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever it is. But you know the thing of it, he got a leak call. You haven't saw it, obviously, right? Okay.
No, that's what I'm looking like. Okay.
All right, so what happened was, you know, he with Mariah the Scientist. And I guess his whole bid, she been holding him down.
Let me take this part out.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna be like getting little clips. I ain't gonna get the whole.
Okay, yeah. So basically, with the Mariah the Scientist, she was holding him down the whole bid, and then with that, he was messing with, I guess, this other girl. She was coming to the jail, visiting him and stuff, and whole time she's Devin Haney's girl, baby mama, whoever. You know what I'm saying? They've been saying fiance, wife, but for sure, I think his girlfriend or baby mama, one of them. I don't know. How you feel about that though? Like, if you Mariah the Scientist, how would you feel? I gotta ask a woman.
I'm spazzing. Like it's one thing to just niggas talk to people when they in jail or whatever. We gonna try to keep it PG, y'all, when I'm talking, but I feel like a lot of males that's incarcerated, they gonna talk to, especially if it's for a long period of time, they gonna talk to different women. It's just jail talk.
Yeah.
But I think I draw the line when you having people come up there and see you. Like, that's a bit much.
Right. So, okay, she responded. The girl responded and said that was before Devin Haney. She would never talk to him or let alone talk to any other guy. That's basically what she said on her story.
Okay.
Do you believe that?
That it was before?
Yeah. You think she'll lie about that, or how you feel about that?
A bitch will lie about anything to keep they nigga.
I ain't want to say it. I was gonna piggyback off that because
I was gonna be truthful. A female gonna lie to. I mean, why wouldn't she want to keep him? Like, I don't lie to
he you know, I mean, he got whooped by Ryan Garcia bad, but he a good boxer. You know what I'm saying?
He's still financially
in his weight class, he probably still top 5 boxer or whatever. And then Young Thug took to his story to say, it wasn't like that. This my twin. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this only my twin. We was talking about some other serious shit because the girl's on the phone like crying. Like in the video, she like, you know, they got the split screen. Thug, because they ain't seeing each other. It's like a video, whatever. So Thug on one side, she on one side. And she like,
wasn't no like they couldn't touch each other or nothing.
No. He in jail. Okay. Yeah. So she cries and but I she might have said I miss you or something, like she need you. Whatever. So it was like kind of intimate. Okay. I just feel like ain't no like eventually Mariah and him go break up because it's almost like ain't no coming back for that.
You think that's something to break up with your partner about? That was incarcerated?
I don't know. I'm a nigga, so right. I'm putting myself in Mariah the Science shoes, whatever her name is, Mariah the Science. So if I got a girl that's locked up and I'm going to see her, and I'm holding her down for 4 years, or however long he been locked up, and then I come back that another nigga was visiting her, that she accepted his visiting call. I don't know how many times. We only saw that one.
Okay, let's just say one time. That's the scenario. One time.
And he came and visited her, and he on that crying. You know, their relationship so crazy.
In a conversation, your partner talking to a person, a conversation and shit between y'all, like it. You feel like
I'm not gonna trust you. Why would I trust you? So why would you even want this man company if you got my company?
Jail talk, I told you.
Nah, fuck all that jail talk.
Because 9 out of 10, if you hold shit down, you not as like accessible all the time. Like she can just call something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, come on. So basically, if the foot was on if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be okay with it.
I won't necessarily say I'll be okay with it, but I don't feel like that's something that I'll be like, oh, I'm done with this nigga for.
So you're forgiving.
I have forgiven a lot of shit.
Okay.
I feel like the older, like, let's be real, y'all. Like, I'm grown. I'm 30 years old. I'm grown. I've been there, done that. So I just feel like when you growing, especially in different relationships, depending on how long you in with that person, how long y'all like locked in, I feel like people are gonna be people, and people make mistakes. I will say that. And some things I will say in relationships, with time and with growth and with good communication, you can get over.
And I agree with that. But I want to go back to you on this and say, so what's your deal breaker? Let the people know your deal breaker. Okay, I'm gonna give you scenarios. I'll help you out on this. I ain't gonna just leave you on the island. So,
but no, I had a rebuttal to that as far as like deal breakers, because I feel like
go ahead. The
older you get, well, for me personally, I feel like the older I get, that I thought something was a deal breaker in my 20s, I done got past it. So I'm just like, damn, what is a deal breaker? What is one of my deal breakers? Like, what will I not tell?
That's
what will
deep.
Be the end? Like, what will be the total
that's what I was getting
relationship?
to.
It's just like,
that's deep.
I feel like in my situation, since I've been in my situation for 12, 13 years, it's just like, I feel like I've been through it all. So what is one of my deal breakers? You know?
Right. Okay. So let's just, you ain't got, I mean, if you want to, you can time in. I'm just go ask.
If I don't want to answer, I'll drink.
All right. So is your partner texting someone a deal breaker?
So y'all actually got a story about that. Okay. So I actually moved to Texas 2019 and moved in with my partner, and we had a lease or whatever. I moved in we both had apartments together, so we moved in. And long story short, probably like a year in, I found this nigga was in the bed, y'all. He thought I was asleep, and he was in the bed literally. Y'all know, if you know me, you know I can't fucking see. So literally, if my glasses off, I probably can't see what the next person texting. They just be honest, like I can't see. So this nigga, like I'm laying down, but I'm like this way, but I'm tossing and turning. But I know when somebody's up because I can't sleep when it's like lights.
Ah, you one of them.
So okay. I'm one of them. I'm a very light sleeper. So this nigga over here, and I'm asleep, but I got like my eyes like squinting a little bit. So he laying down, but he got his phone all the way down here. So y'all, he sleep, but he like this. He like this texting, right? So the phone won't be up because my face right here next to him. So he like this texting. So I'm squinting and I'm looking at him the whole time. Like I'm just watching his ass the whole time text. Yeah. Y'all, before I know
women be slick, y'all.
Y'all, before I know it, I done popped up and you texting? Woo, it's 3 a.m. Got to going off. Y'all, this one I used to be a crash out. He like
retired crash out.
I'm retired now, but I used to be a crash out. He like, I ain't sex nobody. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck this whole apartment up and you up if you don't open that phone. He opened that motherfucking phone. Y'all think he was already deleting shit. He opened that phone up and it was text messaging him texting the bitch. Like literally, he loved this bitch. He texted her like it was all type of shit. If I strike me down, all type of shit, y'all.
You saying he's saying they telling each other they love
No, he was
each
telling
other.
her, and she was basically he was saying it first, type shit, and she was saying it back. So I'm reading all this shit. So y'all, I'm heated, and I was like I said, I really working on controlling my emotions. But back then, I really ain't give a fuck. I'm crashing out. Before I know it, I'm hitting TVs. I'm going crazy. That was a deal breaker for me in that point, y'all. I packed up my shit and I moved out and I got my own apartment. But I was like, as time went on, I still end up fucking back with this nigga, of course.
Right.
But that was like a deal breaker because I felt like I had went down there and moved to Texas for this nigga, whatever. And then he did some shit like that. So in my era, I'm just like, well, shit, you had one time for me to move all these miles away from my family to do some shit like that. Because that was, first of all, you in our bed doing that shit. My bed that I brought down to that bitch. And texting another bitch while I'm asleep, like that's the ultimate disrespect. And even though, like, I don't know what else he was doing, but even texting a bitch, to me, that for me at that point, I had to pack up my shit and I moved out.
Yeah, so man.
So it just depends.
You want to strike too. Yeah, you want to strike.
That was a deal breaker, but it's just like, okay, was that really a deal breaker? Because down the line, I mean, trust was rebuilt and things we have understanding.
Let's kind of let's get into the.
That's what I want to know. Like, how is it? Like,
yeah. With who?
I'm just saying, like, how is that a deal? Like, was that my deal breaker? Like,
yeah, that most people, that's a deal breaker. And sometimes it won't be what they doing, but it's like what you said, what they saying in the text messages. Yes. It kind of, because I was a victim of that. It makes it more like intensified.
Not only are you texting this bitch at 3 a.m., but you telling this bitch you love her too.
Exactly. And when you said that, it was like, it's not what you doing, it's how you doing it.
And I think for me too, it hurt me so much because women have intuition, so I knew something was going on prior to this. Yeah. And I had prayed to God, like, show me a sign. And literally, y'all, right hand up to God, days later, this is what happened. Because I felt like something was going on, like I had a disconnect. Like, I even talked to my therapist about it. I was like, let me just pray, because I just felt like this heavy, like something's going on. And literally, he showed me that. I'm like, bet. And now I got my own apartment and I moved out.
Right. So I wanted to ask, just for the viewers and for me, how was the trust regained?
It took a long time, y'all. It really did. It took a long time. I think I was in my apartment maybe 2 years. 2 years. I think I was in that apartment by myself. Like, I feel like we needed space. I feel like as a woman that know what she want and knowing like eventually I want to get married and stuff, I felt like I had to put my foot down. I feel like a lot of women say what they gonna do, but they don't move on it. I feel like I'm the type of bitch like, you gonna have to fight to get me back, and that's what he did. Yeah. He showed me like his actions were different. Like I've seen a total 360, and I want to say like, y'all, it is. I see a lot of people saying like, they don't know, they can't never like trust their partner again when something happens. I feel like at this, when you young, you do shit. They're just honest. And maybe what I tolerate, some women won't. And they won't go back. But that's their story. This is mine. Exactly. And I can only be 100 that bitches go back all the time. But I
every
like,
day. So let them know what was the steps to regain that trust.
Oh, therapy. He had to start individual therapy. You made him do this, or you? That was my thing. Like, this is what you have to do for us to take the step forward. You have to go to individual therapy. We have to go to couples therapy. I have to go individual therapy by myself. Like, your communication skills needs to be up. If it's something that I'm not doing that you need to communicate that with me, because people can only do so much, y'all. Like, if I don't know what he needs and he not communicating that with me, that's not my fault. That's yours, because you ain't communicate. It's a difference between you communicate with your partner and then they don't change. I feel like communication is a big thing in relationship. Tell your partner what you want, what you expect from them, and then go from there. So that's big. Steps. That's big. Those were the steps. I feel like a lot of people, it's so easy to give up.
Yeah, what I want to say is give the viewers a more cost efficient, trust rebuilder. Because who could actually, some people can't actually afford therapy, right? That's true. You feel like that? And sometimes insurance pay for it. I don't know if your insurance pay for it or not. I have insurance. Okay, so So sometimes that can happen. What would you think would be another option to rebuild trust in relationships?
Get somebody in your life who's unbiased and that y'all both trust. Like maybe a preacher, maybe we all well, I know for me, got a cousin that's unbiased. Like she gonna tell me what's right. She gonna tell me, like, even though that's my cousin, she not gonna take sides. She gonna be up. You need to find somebody in your life who's unbiased that you and your partner can sit with and talk through. That's what I recommend if you don't have a therapist. You need a third party to regulate, because sometimes we don't know how to articulate what we feel and how to get through. Because I can tell you something, but if I'm yelling at you and all that, me personally, that's not gonna get through to me. Mm-hmm. So when people yell at me and stuff, and it's not like that don't get through to me. So it's just like knowing how to communicate with your partner thoroughly and precisely. I think that helps as well. But you have to have a third party.
Okay. That's a great point. That's a great point. This is a lady with a master's degree talking. You hear me? So it's like, learn something, y'all. Take this in. This is great points. And I'm asking that for myself. Like in the future, like what would you feel like be a great rebuilder? Yeah. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Rebuild that trust.
But it definitely takes two. So 2 people have to want to do it and grow for it to work. If it's just one person want to do it and you see like the other person still childish, then let them go for a while. Cause that's what I have to do. Like, I'm gonna let you go. And me, I'm always a person like, if you want to talk to other people, you do that. But you give me a choice to say whether I want you to do that or not. And I chose for him. So since you want to talk to other people, go ahead and do that. I don't have a problem, but I don't want to be in the equation while you do that. Let me do me and you do you, and we'll see how we meet back in the middle. And that's what happened.
Exactly. And it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because now we got a house together.
Would you say that's your soulmate?
I would say God will show me in due time, y'all. Because I feel like that. I always felt like he was always my person. But I feel like in due time, because I'm praying now because a certain shit that I want to happen. I want a ring on my finger. So it's just like, it's been, you know what I'm saying? So you go through so many transitions within yourself personally and then in relationships. So she's spilling that tea. I'm being 100% honest, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about stuff like this and they're not honest with themselves. I feel like I'm so content with myself and my relationship and who I am as a person that I can be honest and say, okay, this what happens to me, and bitch, I got through it and I'm still with my niggas, and what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I can laugh about it. I feel like when people are so honest and they can laugh and they can talk their truth without downing the other person and say like, hey, this is what happened. And I have my faults too, y'all. I did some shit. I ain't perfect. So when you take an imperfect person, like, shit is bound to happen, but it's how y'all work through it that's gonna make or break the relationship. Exactly.
That's deep, man. Look how we got from there to discussing Young Thug situation. Yeah. Shit get deep with us, y'all. I wish my sis was up here so we can do a weekly session like this. Have good drinks, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is great.
I do too, yeah, because I like being open. I feel like on my
she really opened me up in her live to like, because I don't even know what I was feeling that day, but I just felt comfortable enough to share it with her. You like, so she thought I was still in a relationship and I was telling her different, you know what I'm saying? So just like, you know what I'm saying? When you have somebody who, like, we knew each other for years, you'd be like, and we've been talking much more than we talked in the past. Yeah, we have. So it's because we used to in middle school open up to each other in middle school, like, damn, this is what's going on, woo, woo, woo. And now you get that person back, so it's kind of easy to do that.
I feel like that's how you know it's a genuine friendship, because we are always, no matter how much time go past, we always like kind of reach out to each other here and there. But when we get together, we just like, well, this what the fuck happening? We always been open with each other like this, y'all. So this is nothing new for us to have like conversations. We just on camera now.
Nothing new.